and had a scheduled gym member to assist for an orientation. I would get to tour her. Hi everybody, today is our first day of Tales from Triggered, first episode, and I would first like to thank each and every one of you who have been with me for the past 10 months. Thank you so much for all your support, and for all of you who just chanced upon this channel and it's your first time here, welcome. Please like our video today and do consider subscribing to this channel. Just click that red button down there and the notification bell next to it, so every time I post a video you always get updated. And true to the name of this channel, I move daily, you move daily, and you get videos daily. So with that being said, you're all probably wondering what is she talking about? What's happening here? Well, Tales from the Triggered came about with me trying to find something new for this channel. So I pretty much have tips for you on how to go about your movement journey. I also have daily movement challenges. But one of those days where I had a spark of idea and Tales from the Triggered came about from that. It's my ode to real people, real stories, and real life lessons. So hopefully through this series, y'all are gonna be able to see the beauty that is a movement journey. As a personal trainer, my own principle is to be able to let my clients do something that I am able to do, which leads to me sharing with you guys my own tale from the triggered me. I'm gonna be sharing with you that story in a bit, but right now I like to tell you that this channel has a lot of movement challenges, and for the month of March we are featuring Ready Set Lift. So if you would like to add a bit of weight training into your own routine, watch out for this month's entire month challenge. We actually have one posted today, so go ahead and try that out for yourself. Okay, so back to Tales from the Triggered. I told you a while ago that I'll be sharing with you my very own story, and please pardon me if I have to read it out for you. I wrote it down because I didn't want you guys to get sick of me. That's why I actually did the whole series of all in 60 seconds, because the shorter amount of time you see my face, the better. But anyway, so on with our story. So let me share with you my own tale from the triggered. It was one of those days when I was on duty and had a scheduled gym member to assist for an orientation. I would get to tour her, a middle-aged mom who had a knack for group exercise classes but knew little of the actual gym equipment. So I go about my task showing her how to use the machines and teach her a few moves with weights. Then out of nowhere, our conversation goes a little unexpected, as she looked at me from head to foot and blurts out, "So you're a trainer here?" As soon as she finishes her question, I couldn't really explain how I felt. My heart sank out of frustration and disappointment. I was pretty pissed too, as the rest of the words that came out of her mouth were certainly not constructive. Thankfully, I never got to recall those other spoken words. The session that began with me loving what I do ended up with so many questions in my mind, including, am I really cut out for this? And why is it illegal to strangle another person? But seriously, the story has been one for the books and one I will never forget to share. I got to a point of making myself not just become better physically, but also emotionally and mentally as a trainer. I never saw the member again until years passed, and she never recognized me when she came back. I guess safe to say I rolled with the punches and turned it into fuel that grew even more fire in me. This was back in 2006, and by the way, up to this day, I'm still a trainer. There you have it, my very own tale from that triggered me. No, but seriously, that's one of the observations that I've had through the years as a trainer. Everyone has their own story to share. Everyone has that moment where you have that special little button in you that gets triggered and gets pushed, and you're like, enough is enough. And on my end, it was kind of a reality check. During that time, I was very young. My background was I was a varsity athlete who's always the last player in the roster because my body weight was whatever. I was the heavyweight athlete, and it was kind of a sign from God, I guess, that young woman, you have all the skills to be a trainer, but are you gonna be lasting in this industry if you're gonna be living that type of lifestyle? Eating whatever, drinking all night, partying? So yeah, at the end of the day, I know that these types of experiences that I've encountered myself, and I'm sure you guys also have had your very own experiences. These are kind of stepping stones for each and every one of us to go through the path that we're really supposed to go through. So there. I've shared my story. I know you guys have your own stories as well. Please get to share those with me. Message me on Facebook or Instagram, and I also have my email for you guys to write to. So write me if you want me to actually interview you and feature you in the channel. That's excellent and awesome. I would love to do that for you guys. So thanks for watching today. I'll see you guys next week for another episode of Tales from the Triggered. I'm RKaye, always reminding you to never give up on your movement journey because it's never too late to move.